Egypt, the gift of the Nile. Part 1. The Arab Republic of Egypt is the official name of Egypt. The country is located in the northeastern corner of Africa. With an area of over 10 lakh square kilometers, Egypt is situated at the meeting point of Africa and Asia. Egypt is bounded on the east by Israel and the Red Sea, on the south by Sudan, on the west by Libya, and on the north by the Mediterranean Sea. Egypt is called the gift of the Nile because without the Nile, Egypt would have remained a desert. The Nile brings water and fine fertile silt from the equatorial region of Africa to the desert of Egypt. This has made Egypt the granary of the ancient world. For centuries, Egypt has been an important center of trade between Africa, Asia, and Europe. Its position became more important after the opening of the Suez Canal. Egypt is divided into two unequal parts by the Nile. Towards the west of the Nile is the Libyan desert. It is a dry, sandy and barren plateau. The eastern part of Egypt has the Arabian desert. It is dissected by numerous wadis. In the north of Egypt is the Qattara Depression, which is about 135 meters below the mean sea level. To the northeast is the Sinai Peninsula. This part of Egypt is located in Asia. This region is made up of barren mountains and deserts. Gebel Katrina, which is 2,640 kilometers in height, lies in the southern part of the Sinai Peninsula and is the highest point in Egypt. The oases of the Libyan desert are the only areas in Egypt outside the Nile Valley that are suitable for farming. The important oases are Siva, Farafra, Al-Fayoum, Dakhya, and Kharga. Egypt lies within the North African desert belt. The climate is warm and sunny almost throughout the year. The summers from May to September are hot and dry. During the summer, especially from April to May, hot and dry dust storms called Qasim blow. The winters from November to March are mild and cool. The coastal areas along the Mediterranean Sea get most of the rainfall during the winter. This is the wettest part of the country. The Libyan desert and the coastal areas along the Red Sea are almost rainless. More than 100 types of grasses grow in Egypt, especially in the Delta region. The papyrus reed, used by ancient Egyptians to make paper, was cultivated here. Now, it is found mostly in botanical gardens. Most of the forests have been cleared for farming. Date palms are found throughout the Delta region of the Nile Valley in the oasis. About 350 different types of birds, including migratory birds, are found in Egypt. However, the country does not have many wild mammals. There are hyenas, jackals, foxes, gazelles, and hares. Camels were brought to Egypt in early times. Larger animals like the giraffe, hippopotamus, and lion are no longer found. About 4% of the total area of Egypt is suitable for farming. Agriculture is the main occupation, and about 1/3 of the people are farmers. The Egyptian farmers are locally called fellahin. Egyptian agriculture is mainly commercial. The soil in the Nile Valley and its delta is very fertile but needs irrigation. The flood waters of the Nile have been used to irrigate the fields for about 5,000 years. This enables the farmers to raise 2 or 3 crops a year. The main crops are cotton, corn, wheat, barley, rice, sugarcane, sorghum, fruits, vegetables, and dates. Cotton is the most important cash crop. It is grown throughout the Nile Valley and its delta. Egypt is a leading producer of super quality, long staple cotton. The hot, dry, and clean weather is ideal for cotton and cultivation. Corn and wheat are staple food crops. Dates grow in large quantities, especially in and around the oasis. Egypt's food production is not enough to meet the country's needs. Rapid population growth and loss of arable land to flooding and urbanization have put a great strain on the available agricultural land. Egypt has very limited mineral resources. Petroleum is the most important mineral. It is extracted from the wells in the Arabian Desert and from offshore wells in the Gulf of Suez. The Arabian Desert is also rich in phosphate and iron ore deposits. Manganese is found in the Sinai Peninsula. Chromium, gold, uranium, and gypsum are also mined at many places in Egypt. Traditionally, cotton textiles and food processing have been the most important industries. Recently, manufacturing of iron and steel, fertilizers, chemicals, oil refining, automobiles, engineering goods, electrical and consumer goods have started in Egypt. The country has many oil refineries. Most of the industries in Egypt are located in Cairo and Alexandria. Some industries are now shifting to Aswan and the nearby towns. This is due to the development of the Aswan High Dam project. Paper making is one of the oldest industries. The total population of Egypt is more than 80 million, and the average density is about 80 persons per square kilometer. The actual distribution of population, however, is very uneven. Over 90% of the total population lives in the Nile Valley and the Delta region. In the Nile Valley, the density of population is about 1,500 persons per square kilometer. The nomads live in the deserts. Almost half of the population lives in towns and cities. Most of the people of Egypt are Arabs. Hence, Arabic is the official language. Islam is the official religion. Cairo, the largest city in Africa, is the capital of Egypt. The famous pyramids and the Sphinx are located near Cairo. Alexandria is the main port and second largest city of Egypt. Port Said is a big trading center. The main exports of Egypt are petroleum and its products, raw cotton, yarn and textiles, minerals and chemical products. The main imports are raw materials, foodstuff, machinery, transport equipment, electrical and electronic goods, and a wide variety of consumer goods. The important trading partners are Italy, France, Russia, India, USA, China, and South Korea. The entire system of transport follows the north-south course of the Nile and the coastal plain of the Mediterranean Sea. There is a good rail and road network in the Nile Valley and the Delta region. Cairo is the center of the entire system of transport. River Nile is navigable throughout the year. It is an important inland waterway for the transportation of heavy goods. Suez, Port Said, and Alexandria are the main seaports of Egypt. The national airlines, Egypt Air, operates domestic as well as international services. Cairo is linked by air to all major cities of the world.